I'm Mark Adair from Owasso, Oklahoma. We serve Northeast Oklahoma and been in business since 2008. Our first business client was just a referral, someone asking for help. I was still working for another corporation, and that deal turned out to be lucrative enough to make me want to start my own company. So that's how we kind of started into the IT space, which evolved into an MSP business. It was a referral. I was at another event, and someone I knew and trusted had joined and was talking about some of the benefits of the 20. And so I think what really drew me in was the ability to scale. That was really the big thing. We didn't have a lot of resources available, and then also the knowledge that I could get from all the other companies that were other members. So one of the big reasons for joining the 20 was I spent so much time investigating vendors, trying to figure out what would work in our tech stack and our security stack. And it was, by the time we would get something investigated and implemented, or even maybe not even implemented, just trying to buy it, things would change. And then if the opportunity had passed, we either didn't get sales because of it, or so joining the 20 gave us access to expertise and to a whole other amount of people who could research those things and have all that work done. So basically they brought us, here's what works, we know it works. It's in use, in the field, tested, and I don't have to go through all the pieces to that to get it implemented. The summit for me is really critical time to step away from the business. I'm still thoroughly involved in the technical work, projects, day-to-day fires, all that kind of stuff. So I'm too close to the work on the day-to-day. Summit allows me to get out of the business, spend a couple of days listening to people of what's working around the country on a bigger scale, and just it's really good to have the creative time in your mind to think about what we're doing next and if we're on the right path. I mean, even this morning was really, really powerful in knowing kind of our direction. It's easy to get focused on fixing the next thing and not necessarily the ultimate destination of why we're doing what we're doing every day. We were talking about accounting just a minute ago, which is not the most exciting thing, but there are some pieces that I need to revisit. So yes, I've already picked up some parts on some accounting practices. I think the big part for me this morning was listening to Tim talk about not thinking of mergers and acquisitions as buying or being bought or buying other companies, but as more of a wealth management strategy. That was key because I've been really kind of stubborn on the I'll never sell my business kind of idea, but that's not great thinking on my part. Anyway, so I mean, I think there was a lot out of this morning's sessions on the idea of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Vision seems to be the theme of what I've been talking about, and that really is it. We work really hard, and there's a million directions you can go on any given day, and if it's chaos every day, you're not going to end up where you want to go. I mean, I don't know how you possibly could. So this brings everything back into focus of that's the destination, and these are the tasks that need to be done to get there. The rest of the stuff we can put to the side. Once again, my name is Mark Adair with Adair Technologies out of Owasso, Oklahoma. I'm glad to be here at Summit.